patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just a country. I'm not strappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, rise up.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Holmes Ward. The hip-hop inspired musical Hamilton is one of the hottest tickets in town. This week, 1,300 students are getting their shot to see the performance on stage thanks to the Rodman Theater for Kids program. And joining us today is Amy Rossman, she's Executive Director of Rodman for Kids, and Fatumata, an 8th grader and participant in the theater program. So let's start with how exciting it is to give kids an opportunity to see a show like this, Amy.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Karen. There is something so special about bringing kids to the theater. You know, Rodman for Kids and our Theater for Kids program are really all about providing kids with access to programs, resources, and opportunities. And Theater for Kids is one of the ways we do that. And when you fill a theater with 1,000 or 2,500 kids, it's just magic. The energy is completely electric, and it's really a special experience that sticks with them.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Fatumata, what was it like for you? What did it mean for you to receive a ticket to Hamilton?
Going to Hamilton, it's so like amazing because you get to, I feel like you get to escape from your own world and go into the world of the theater and just get to see everything that happens, and it's just amazing.
Tell me what you know about the musical Hamilton.
I know that it's like based during the American Revolution.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's also about Hamilton.
Yes. Do you know a lot of the songs already? I know a lot of young people know the songs before they even get to the theater.
I know a couple songs,
Yeah,
but I
that's
don't
great.
remember their names.
Okay. So Amy, the Rodman Theater for Kids program has really enriched thousands of kids' lives by giving them tickets to stage. And they've seen a range of shows from Beauty and the Beast to Billy Elliot. How do you think young people benefit from a live theater experience?
Yeah, especially with a show like Hamilton. First, it's just about letting them know that they belong. This is a place that kids are welcome, whether it be on stage or in the audience. But when you take a show like Hamilton, where they're learning about something they've already learned about in school, seeing that story unfold on the stage, but then adding to that, it's music that's exciting to them and a cast that reflects them and their peers. That's an experience that really stays with them, and I think, again, lets them know that they can do that too, and this is something that they can be a part of.
Hamilton in particular, you know, a great live show to see because of what you said, you know, a diverse cast, an interesting way of talking about history,
Right.
and told through hip hop.
Right, that's right. It's unlike any other show. I mean, every show we bring kids to is incredible, but Hamilton, of course, is something really special.
So how do you distribute the tickets? How do kids around the city get these tickets?
Yeah, so we work with Broadway in Boston, who has been our community partner since the program was founded 20 years ago. And we work with them to purchase tickets to shows. They help us to get the best possible pricing so we can get as many tickets as possible. And then we have a network of about 100 public and private schools and youth-focused organizations. So we distribute the tickets to them, and they work with us to bring kids who otherwise simply just wouldn't have the opportunity to go to a show like this here in Boston.
You say you've been doing this for
We've been doing this for 20 years. Yeah,
Wow.
The first show was back in 2001. Our founder, Don Rodman, famously was told by his wife, Marilyn, who was a lifelong arts advocate, that there's another world out there besides sports, Donnie. So he bought out a theater and sent 2,500 kids to a show, and the impact was immediate and obvious. So they went ahead and founded the Theater for Kids program, and in 20 years we've introduced 78,000 kids to the theater.
78,000. That was my
Yes.
next question.
Yes.
Okay. So Fatumata, we know that you're going to go see Hamilton this week,
Yes.
and we know you've been to another performance with the Rodman program before, School of Rock.
Yes.
Talk to me more about what you like about live theater, and what did you like about School of Rock?
What I like about live theater is I get to see everything that's happening. Like watching it as a movie or like at home, it's a lot different than watching it like in person and getting to see like the cast and everything. Something that I really liked about the School of Rock was that it was mostly kids, so I got to relate to them. I'm like, I could do that too, like if I, yeah.
Now, are you involved in a theater arts program by any chance?
At school, yes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So at school, we take theater class, and I get to, like, so with the Rodman for Kids, I get to witness the plays, and then I take that, and then I, like, reflect it on the performances that we have at school.
So do you think you might have a future career in theater?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I really like theater, so, and being on stage is something that I really like. So I think I might pursue something in
Well,
that.
I think you're going to love Hamilton this week.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here to tell us about your experience with the Rodman program. And Amy Rossman, Executive Director of Kids, thank you so much for bringing all these young people to the theater year after year.
Thanks for having us.
We really appreciate it. For decades, artist Paul Goodnight has channeled his life experience into works of beauty on canvas. His artistic voice was born from trauma, but there's no question it's now fueled by love. As our Maria Stefanos shows us, it's clear the passion in his art will resonate for decades to come.
So I did this woman who did this African dance, and then I did this sort of modern person, male, who did the modern dance. And it was just perfect. I mean, I was moved by the color, I was moved by the piece, the whole thing.
To sit in front of Paul Goodnight in a room filled with artwork that his hands and his mind and his soul created, and hearing his unique take on life is downright transformative.
I am so grateful.
And you admit that it was a journey that most people haven't taken, a unique one, and at times extremely difficult.
Yeah.
But we sit here, and do you mind sharing your age?
77. Sunset Strip.
You are 77.
Yeah.
And if you flip back, what do you see?
I had great advocates. I had a loving family.
Tell me about that.
Oh.
You were in a foster family.
I was in a foster family. There was 6 boys, 2 girls.
Wow.
And these people showed me what real love was.
Enter Vietnam. Paul was drafted and served 2 years.
And once I came back from Vietnam, I couldn't speak.
You couldn't speak, why?
Because of the trauma of Vietnam. You know, I had a major speech impediment. So I drew.
And that's how
that was my way of communicating, yeah. You see, this kind of destruction, it kind of plays in your mind constantly, over and over and over again. It's like trying to correct something that you can't correct.
So Paul painted and drew, and that led to a powerful voice, one that is selfless and kind.
Your work doesn't belong to you.
It doesn't belong to me.
Who does it belong to?
Whoever has it. You know, it's our gift to give. It's not our gift to keep. I think that art has allowed me to travel around the world, to meet these different people, to enjoy what I'm doing, and to give back.
You could name drop with the best of them.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it, so I will name drop for him. Spike Lee, Maya Angelou, Desmond Tutu, Lionel Richie, Samuel L. Jackson. His work has been in Ghost, Seinfeld. He's done posters for the Olympic Games.
What are you committed to?
To be able to tell the story, to be able to use this as my voice. Because I think when you don't have a voice, you don't have a choice.
What is your voice trying to say?
It says many things. It says some things sometimes on a political level. It says some things on a beautiful level.
I love it.
To share my experiences, to travel, to live.
And we ended with a unique perspective on Black History Month.
You designate these things for, you know, obviously to celebrate a certain culture, a certain ethnicity and that kind of stuff, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be that, hey, we celebrate ourselves all year long. Let that celebration continue.
The fabulous Paul Goodnight and the fabulous Maria Stefanos.